Hi everyone, what's good, what's popping? My name is Gemma, J to the E to the MI. So I really want to talk about stuff, especially ladies nowadays. There's this thing a lot of girls, females, do. I know in this part of the world, you're meant to go to school, after school, you graduate, and then the next thing is to get married. Now, which is a very, very, very beautiful thing, no doubt. But when you have this kind of mindset, there's a certain standard that the society has set, and if it's not met, a lot of people are turning, in fact, it's becoming something else. They become depressed because, oh, this is what it's supposed to be. And to be honest, there are other things women can achieve, especially in this part of the world. I'm not against marriage. Marriage is a beautiful thing if you meet the right partner. I am not against it. But the truth is, what now happens to those people who don't meet up to their expectations, You see your parents telling you that, oh, you need to go to this church, you need to go to that church. I've seen beautiful girls who end up under the shadow of the so-called man of God, the man of God is now telling you that, oh, you know what, you need to come. I know there are people who go to churches and sweep the churches, and I'm not saying, yes, you can be a worker in a church, but these guys are going there, they are fasting, they are praying, that, oh, the reason why they are not yet married is because maybe they have spiritual husband or wanting just different. There's so many. When you hear stories out there, I'm not the one. I don't make these things up. I do not make these things up. There's so many stories. If it's not if the spiritual leader is not saying the person has spiritual husband, it would be, oh, your family or this or that, just a lot. Now, when you conform to these societal expectations, it becomes a problem, leading to a lot of young ladies going into depression, looking for validation because you want to settle down, or because, oh, you know what, my mates are getting married, why am I not married up till now? You feel like, oh, that's the end game. No, it is not. There's so much that can be done. You don't need validation from anybody, especially in this part of the world. You do not, I repeat, you do not need validation of any sort. There's so much to be done. There's so much to be achieved. There are women who have gone down in history, who have made things for themselves, who have broken protocols. So why go into depression? And I mean, I'm not trying to sound insensitive. But to be honest, I see my fellow youngins, young ladies, having sleepless nights, starving themselves, doing all sorts. You can always channel that energy into something productive. And remember, marriage is not for everyone. Marriage is not for everyone. Excuse my English. Marriage is not for everyone. I know a lot of people are going to come for me and, oh, why is she? What is the truth? It is the truth. Not with the guys around these days. You can't compare the men these days to our fathers back in the days. Those guys were, yes, they were up for whatever challenges that came their way. They provide. They do pretty much everything. Same thing for the women. The men these days, those guys, it's not their fault, but they don't bring liability. They don't want liability. They too are looking for soft life. The same way you're looking for soft life, they are looking for where they don't have to suffer, where they're taking care of you and taking care of the rest of your family because apparently that's what marriage entails now. You're marrying everybody, you're paying this one, you're paying your brother-in-law, more sister-in-law, mother-in-law, everything. No, it's not supposed to be like that. So these guys now, they're wise. They are wise. Nobody wants to suffer. No. Everyone is looking for a platform where it would be easy for them. So the main topic here is, please, ladies, you can always channel your energy. For those, it happens. When it happens, it happens. When it happens, it happens. It's not everybody that will end up getting married, but if it doesn't happen, please, please and please and please, there's no point going into depression. There is no point going into depression. There is no point going to depression of thinking, oh, the world is, oh, no. You can always make yourself productive. You can always, I know I sound cliche, but it is the truth. And I'm not saying it is easy. It is not a walk in the park. Is it nice for you to wake up in the morning? To be honest, and have a spouse by your side, it is the society that has set this standard. You're watching TV adverts, you see where you're trying to advertise a soap, and oh, a man wakes up and there's his wife is there and there's a child. So they've done this thing over and over and over and over, and it has registered in our subconscious. On social media, it's the same thing. Marriage, oh, they make it like, oh, and you don't go and ask them what goes on behind the facade. So please, try, and also have this mindset that marriage is not for everyone. If it happens to you, fine. If it doesn't, don't kill yourself. That does not mean you should kiss every frog that comes your way. Please, let's be guided. Well, this is how Jem sees it. In my mind's eyes. Have a good one till you hear from me again.